I want to show you another pretty cool theme here. You're here with Everything Waterfalls. This here is one of my favorite rocks. It's a Ponus waterfall, large waterfall 003. And the reason I kind of like it's got a double waterfall. It kind of reminds me a little bit, I mean, your imagination has to be there, of the Niagara Falls. Over here is the small American side. Over here is more of the horseshoe, and in between is the rock formation. And up on the top you see the river coming down and splitting into both ways. And even though that the American Falls, or I should say the Canadian horseshoe, has 550,000 gallons of water per minute, per second I should say, this one here is run off of a 1,500 per hour pump. But still, nevertheless, it gives you one heck of a nice accent rock, a nice little water garden. Here I kind of made it more of a decorative look with the decorative bricks behind it here, stones. I have a nice tropical water lily in the middle, and I have these themed garden gnomes around it. So we have the Americans on this side, the Canadians up on the other side. So it makes kind of a neat thing, just trying to show you guys different things on what you can do with some of these waterfalls. This here was actually probably a 12 wheelbarrow, and the reason I say that, it took 12 wheelbarrows to complete the whole entire base. What I did was, most of my basin is underneath. It's about 2 feet deep and about 2 feet around. That's where my pump is. I kind of have a step going up into maybe about a foot here, so I can put a plant or two if I want to. If I wanted to clean this off, it's easily shut off, and I can go in there with a net and just scoop out the leaves. So I have what I kind of like too is these rocks take on the natural elements. As you can see here, there's some little bit of algae growing, but these are actually very easy to keep clean if you use an alcide in there. I'm going to probably pick up a power washer. I don't have time for all the different chemicals, so I'll just blow off the algae and maybe return it to where it should be. But I mean, it's kind of neat when you see the rock formation to the left and in the middle, and that it takes the different water staining, I should say, but it's actually not staining. But anyways, you get the idea of what you can create with some of these cool waterfalls. And actually back here I got a tree in motion. I want this tree to kind of encapsulate the rock where I can use some of my lighting. Right now I just have a dead stick. It looks a little uneventful, but I have this lit up at night with some of these egg lights. So just like the American Falls and the Canadian Falls, the different falls are lit up at night.